the Fortress. We're discussing the Fortress, which is an online network of entrepreneurs. And Edwin, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. How you doing, Curtis? First and foremost, where are you calling in from?
I'm actually calling in from Fort Worth, Texas, but originally from Chicago, though.
Hey.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we're Fortress. We're the Fortress network. Social referral network is what we are. It's the best way I can explain it is that it's Amazon meeting your social media network as well as marketplace. And what we're doing is that we're building our team. We keep everything simple, very simple. We are a marketplace app where you can sell your products and services inside the Fortress. Being a member, allows you to come in, sell your products, as well as share the products with other members who can also share your products and make a profit from them with our compensation plan. Second, we are a network marketing model. It's a 3x9 matrix. So we always encourage when you become a member to bring 3 members in, and that qualifies you to receive the 9-level deep financial compensation that comes with being a member of the Fortress. Are you in business? I see you.
I am. I do mostly digital marketing, live stream, and produce different shows for online marketers.
Okay, perfect. Well, you're already familiar with online, how everything works. And Fortress, not too long ago, I got involved, and it moved very, very fast for me. I am the Z winning team here in Las Vegas, and MarQue is actually one of my direct 3. And MarQue, would you like to explain him a little bit more from your perspective?
Sure. I do want to ask a question, Curtis. When you say that you produce shows and do some online marketing, can you expand on that just a little bit for me?
Sure. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it here. This screen here, you can't see it, but this screen here is a software that I use to run a show. So essentially what we see on television with lower thirds and titles and bringing people in through by way of, just 2 or 3 cameras and things of that nature, that's what I do online.
Okay. Now, that mean that that particular slide or screen that I saw was you, and that is your show. Are you saying that you produce for other? Okay, so do you produce for other people as well?
I do. I've been working with Dr. Tachi. She's a media professor, a filmmaker and a media professor. We've been working together for about 4 years now. So I do her show, Mediascope, and then I've done a show. I've done a few other shows before, and I've done shows for pastors as well, or not shows, but just different content that they were shown on Mediascope. So yeah, I've done quite a few. Been in the live stream space for years now.
Okay, years. So you just said live stream.
Yes, live stream, create videos for my clients as well.
So now it doesn't sit, or it is not housed on a network, so to speak. It's live stream as similar to what we're doing right here, right now. Is that correct, or?
That's correct. Yeah, primarily on Facebook or YouTube, depending on where the client wants to share their stream. But typically, it's produced in a way with lower thirds, titles, and videos that play within their production.
Is it monetized?
That's what we're working on. That is actually a challenge for a lot of people because it takes work, and a lot of times people don't want to put the work in, and I don't know if they just don't care. I wouldn't say. I think it's just that it's just a lot of work, and they underestimate the work that's involved with it.
I do understand that. Would you be interested in a platform that you could live stream and monetize on so that project has an income?
Absolutely, that would be certainly.
Okay, well that's wonderful. That takes care of one of the things I believe you said. Is there another business? I believe it was coaching, or?
Yeah, I do coaching. I have I just recently built a website called It's Not it's not rocketsciencecoaching.com. So that's that's what I do. So primarily working with men and helping men get overcoming their challenges with unforgiveness and just the different barriers that I think are more specific to men mostly.
Yeah. I have to say to you, thank you, because that is not only viable, it's valuable and it's needed. So
Absolutely.
thank you for doing that. Edwin, do you want to chime in on that piece there? If not, I'll continue. Let me know.
Well, I mean, I'm also in the space of producing music videos. I'm a singer as well.
Okay.
So I understand, a lot of that what you're doing, and maybe that's also another connect that we have. We just we're about to open up a studio facility here in Las Vegas. So hey, that's what networking is.
I actually lived in Vegas for many, many years. Graduated high school from Las Vegas, El Dorado High School.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So,
well, I'm from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And I'm from New York, but I've been here in Vegas now for 25 years.
Wow.
I did not go to school here, and I don't have family here, but I'm very familiar with Las Vegas, the town, schools, and have worked many places. I want to go back though to your coaching program, and then, as Edwin had asked, tell you a little bit about Fortress Network and how that would be something that you could utilize for monetization of course, any and all of your businesses. I want to look specifically though, because the Fortress allows merchants, entrepreneurs, and business owners to put their products in the mall and receive commission from other people, services, and products that are in the mall. And that's what makes us unique. I guess you would, Edwin was saying, think about your Amazon. And I say, think about Amazon and then think about Costco and Sam's. These are all places that have memberships, and the memberships you pay on an annual. However, they don't pay you when you refer friends or family. And if they do, it's always that, $10 here or $5 there, refer a friend, bring them in. Their credit cards give you cash back on interest. But again, still, if your friends and family come in and purchase things from any of those platforms or stores, you do not receive a commission for bringing them in. And that's what makes the Fortress unique. Because if you placed your coaching program or even your services as a producer in the Fortress network, then I could literally go to your service or product, post it on my social media network. If someone says, oh, hey, I need a producer, clicks on it and contacts you, and of course you have a purchase point price, I then receive 25% of that. You always receive 100% of your product or service costs. Of course, if you place your website or point your site on your social media, like your LinkedIn or Facebook, Instagram, or any of the others that are out there, and someone clicks directly to you, of course, you make 100% of that price point for yourself. So that's one way that the Fortress is extremely unique as a social referral network. Because right now, I'm not sure I know of any other that are doing that, where it's a win-win situation between you and the network and the other entrepreneurs, small businesses, and people who have products and services in the mall. Oh, he's on mute. Okay. I'm looking to hear from you there, Curtis.
You unmute yourself. Curtis, we can't hear you. Can you?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. So is this something that you feel would be interesting for you?
Yeah, it definitely sounds interesting. I definitely would like to know more about it for sure.
Now, just because I mentioned all of these things that are available, just off the top of your head, I know that you are familiar with the market and with a lot of the online services and price points. out of curiosity, do you have any inkling what something like this would run, price point wise?
As far as placing my services on the site there and giving people access to that. Oh yeah. And
that's the thing, is that when we talk about,
well, I was going to say, I guess it depends on who has access to the information as well. So if someone places their services on a particular website, you know, it's also going to be important to know how many people are visiting, you know, who.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you think of these membership points, and when you think about advertising, because I'm sure you know what advertising costs are.
Sure. Sure.
And they're usually upwards, you know, of 100 or more, just because someone has to produce that stuff.
Sure.
Well, the Fortress, what is it, price point per day, Edwin?
33 cents.
Which then would make it how much per month?
$10 a month is our membership cost.
And for that $10 a month, do you get a website, a back office, and access to all of the other members and their services and products?
Absolutely, absolutely. A very, very good back office that actually breaks down all your member information, profile information, and everything like that. And then you also have your own personalized hyperlink, which is, you know, an associate hyperlink that allows you to sell products from your own personal page.
And if you sell something from your page or you promote somebody else's, when do you get commission for that?
Yes, there's 25% commission that is shared for sales of if I sell your products, I make 25% commission.
But when do you get that commission, Edwin?
They pay every day. Every day, every single day they cash out. If you sell it that day, they'll pay you that day.
And then you said, okay, so that's just for the products and services for the members. Now that's commission. Is there a residual income that's also connected to this?
The residual income is actually on your membership-based side. Like I said earlier, I think I think it's a 3x9 matrix. So, you know, qualification for that membership is three people on your first level, which qualifies you to open up the other levels and get actually paid. So those 3 people get 3, and then those 3 people get 3, and it ultimately fills up a matrix 9 levels deep. And they pay $1 per member that signs up. So it's a 10% off the $10 membership fee.
So Fortress is giving you a residual income and asking you to bring 3 members on to qualify you.
Yes.
Once you're qualified, then you obviously then are available to get the commissions that you're saying are paid out daily and at 25% of the product purchase price for any of the members, but you, if it's your product, make 100%.
No, yeah, if it's your product, you make 100% of your asking price. So Fortress actually, if it's $10, they'll mark it up $12.50, and that $2.50 goes to the person who actually refers the product.
How do you?
Fortress only generates an income from the membership-based side.
And now I'm sorry.
Now, if they come directly to your site, that $2.50 does go to Fortress because it wasn't a referred. If you sell a product, you sell your own product, you know, you send people to your site, you make your asking price, that $2, that 25% stays in the Fortress. But if somebody, that's why we're a social referral network, because they don't want to, that's not how they're built to keep the money. They're built to share the money, and that money, that's why they want us to share each other's products.
Now, is there a startup cost?
$10. $10 to start.
Is there an annual renewal fee?
No renewal fee. Just a $10 monthly.
If I want to don't do it anymore, what do I do?
You email them and let them know that you do not want to continue your membership, and you can terminate anytime, or if you let it lapse by non-payment, just pay $10 and it'll open back up again.
Okay. Curtis?
Wow. Okay, so can you buy from, as a member, can you buy from other people and then still get credit for that as well?
You
Absolutely.
buy from other members and you
Other members.
automatically get a 25% discount when you purchase.
Gotcha.
So they really did set it up as a win-win-win situation. And Edwin, can you explain how they mark the product up when you put it in, just so that that's clear on how the company is able to give 25% to the referring member?
Well, if they mark it up to 25%, there's 25% there to actually be able to share with anyone who refers that product and sells that product. So that's just one of the things that's how they are able to give the 25% without the price, without the taking the 25% out of what you want. Nobody wants to. If you want $10 for it, you want $10 for it. So they ask $12.50, and that way there's money for everybody to actually benefit off the sale of that product.
Okay, I get it. It's clear now. It's just that simple.
Now, is this network predominantly Black folks?
Actually, no.
Black,
but
it's Black owned.
It's Black owned, yes.
Black owned, okay.
Yes, is that North Carolina, Edwin?
Yeah, Keely is from North Carolina. He's 3 years old. The company's 3 years old now, and which is a great thing for me to know that you stood the test of time after a year, 2, but 3 years old. He's out of North Carolina, and you know, young guy, you know, very, very intelligent to be able to build a platform this magnitude, as well as I think it's a great concept that he came up with to not be a greedy situation. It's actually a very, very Commonwealth type platform that I believe.
Is not up to a particular standard, you know, to settle an issue or dispute with that particular product or vendor. How does that work?
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, no, I was asking, how does that work in regards to if an individual or someone I invite to the website, or if I purchase something from the site there, and there's an issue with the product or just, you know, poor communication with the vendor, how does that work? How do you settle those disputes or those differences?
The company right now, and we asked this question just 2 days ago, the company will automatically refund the product price to the buyer. In this case, if you are a member, you have access to the company. They're going to ask you to return the product, obviously, because that doesn't work, or it's broken, or whatever happened to it. And then the company is going to go to the merchant and have them resolve with the company, so that the customer is already taken care of. They've already received their refund, and the company still is in good standing with the customer. In this case, being if you were a member at the same time, you do understand it's going to work exactly the same way with you as a member. If you then have a product or service that you have online, and let's just by example, utilize your production services. The company is going to say, price point wise, that's probably a large ticket. If it's over $500, they're going to direct the customer to you, which means that they just become the middle point, but they drive the customer straight to you, to your website, so that then you can work that out, and the transaction of finances happens between you and the customer, so that they do not wind up liable to refund the customer if they are unsatisfied with your services.
Gotcha.
Now, if this continues, the company is going to say, okay, something is not right with this service, and they'll take that down.
Okay.
But yes, they've been incredible in the last couple of days. The marketplace has been growing exponentially. You do not have a limit on the products or services that you can offer in the marketplace. It takes approximately 24 to 48 hours for you to upload your products and services. It's a very streamlined, less than one page jot form that you fill out and upload to. And you can, right now, being as close as we are to the ground level, you can communicate directly with the founder and owner.
Okay. Okay.
So immediately you wind up in a situation where you have thousands of entrepreneurs referring your services or even utilizing your services.
Okay. All right. Well, what's the next step? How do you move forward with this?
The next step would be to give you the link for you to sign up.
Okay.
And the company pays out on Cash App.
Okay.
So you would receive your money, like we said, daily from Cash App if you're doing commissions. And if you're familiar with Cash App, you know you can get the card. And so you could actually use that for your monthly membership so that all of the financial portion is revolving on your Cash App card, which makes it very streamlined.
Okay, sure. Okay, if you could send me that link. Did you send me a link to the store itself or to take a look at the store? Did you already send me that?
I don't believe I've already sent you that link, but I can and will do that for you.
Okay,
specifically for the sign up, Edwin, Edwin or I, probably I, because I have your information, especially I'll send it on your email if you prefer your email.
Okay, that would be great.
Put a link in the chat box, which is with one of our with Algie's link.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's
we promote and we work with all of our team members very closely because you have the skill set of video. If you needed any assistance, just like you see the virtual that's behind us, we are on Johnny Magnificent's downline team. He is the top 10 team. Okay. And so we share all of our graphics with each other, and the whole process, Curtis, if I may just call you Curtis, is to help you succeed.
Okay.
So we're all working together to help you succeed and to grow your business and obviously get you paid.
Okay.
You know, one thing that I started doing with Z Winning Team early on is making sure that no matter how hard the qualification process is for anybody, I make sure that if there's somebody on my team that may be struggling to get one or two, people to join to complete their 3, I actually will sponsor one person. I not sponsor it, but I'll take a person like Algie. The link that we sent you is a direct downline of MarQue, and MarQue is working with her to help her get. So we do that for everybody that we can. My team is getting pretty big now, so it's sometimes hard to reach out to everybody, but I try my best to make sure everybody is working together and understand how we build our network. At the end of the day, we can make a bunch of money, but the biggest thing for us, and for me as well as I'm sure MarQue, is to make sure that we are building a network of like-minded individuals who could actually see even growing our relationship to a greater extent, fortifying our financial future.
Okay.
Yes, and our families. Because what happens in your downline, Curtis, is that once you have your 3, unless you continue to sponsor them personally, they're going to fall under other people. And
So when you say sponsor them, what does that mean?
You invite them and they join, just like we've done.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
The direct sponsorship. The thing about your 3x9 matrix is we need to maximize each level with each person having their 3. So as I call it, no money is left on the table.
Okay.
And so as soon as you come in, we get you qualified so that, again, we're doing a pick of the day each day, just pulling products out for anybody that's in the Fortress marketplace and posting those things to drive traffic into the marketplace. And for me, I've just been going in to see all of the new products and some of the great stuff they have. You'll see that when you look, it goes from one gamut to the other. I mean, I do coaching services similar to yourself there, but you also do production stuff, which is similar to what Edwin does. And I have a TV show that's also on a network, and I can share that with you as well, so that you can even feel that out to see if that helps you. I think one of the big challenges for media today, because we have social networking or Facebooks, YouTubes, that do not pay you unless you have advertisement that's paying you. There is another platform that you literally can go into, and then everything you stream, you can price point it so that you do have finances coming in from the work that you're doing as a producer. Again, though, the catalyst is always driving traffic. And that's why the Fortress has actually, I found this other leveling field here, because now we're connecting directly with other like-minded people, as Edwin said, like-minded people, entrepreneurs that have businesses that understand this process. And this now goes out and will grow your audience for your products and your services. So if you have any more questions, by all means, Edwin, make sure he has your link as well.
Okay. Are you on Facebook, Curtis?
I am.
Let me find you on Facebook. What's your Facebook?
It might be a little bit difficult to find, but it's under Curtis Brooks, C-U-R-T-I-S. Last name is Brooks, B-R-O-O-K-S.
Curtis Brooks.
I should be wearing like a blue shirt.
Light blue shirt, jeans?
No, I'm actually sitting down, and behind me is some like studio gear, kind of like what it is here.
Got you. Found you. Okay. Curtis Brooks Productions, because that's your page.
That's my page, but that's my page. Sometimes it's, people have said it's been hard to kind of find me for whatever reason.
I found your page. Maybe I can find you through your page.
Okay. I mean, the other thing is,
I'll find you, Curtis. I'll dig a little deeper. Let me see if you can find me. If you can find me, I'm Edwin Victory.
Give me 1 second.
I like your page.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
and
Edwin, E-D-W-I-N?
Yes,
And Victory, V-I-C-T-O-R-Y?
That's it. There you go. I found you. Or did you, I hadn't got it.
My computer is still kind of older MacBook Pro.
Please share it with me, Edwin.
I sure will.
Thank you so much. And Curtis Brooks is on my LinkedIn.
Okay. So y'all found each other on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Okay, so I've got, which one? There's Edwin Victory, Victory in parentheses, Official Victory Entertainment.
That's my page, I believe.